your eyes on the prize. Girlfriend, you gotta get it right. You gotta want it with all your might. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. I know you're gonna be alright. You wanna make your way in this crazy world. Step up, girl, you got what it takes. They always say don't make waves. Don't you listen? No. You gotta speak up, speak up. You gotta dare and speak your mind. You gotta get loud, or you'll always be behind. 'Cause girl, you gotta let them know that you mean it, you mean it. 'Cause girl, you gotta let them know to keep those hands away from you. So, girlfriend, you gotta get it right. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. Girlfriend, you gotta get it right. You need a man to keep you down, 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 Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. 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 Say goodbye to the fear inside. Speak out, girl, no one can shut you down. Try and make you feel out of place. Don't you let them. You gotta speak up, you gotta dare and speak your mind. You gotta get loud, or you'll always be behind. 'Cause girl, you gotta let them know that you mean it, you mean it. 'Cause girl, you gotta let them know to keep those hands away from you. So, girlfriend, you gotta get it right. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. Girlfriend, you gotta get it right. You need a man to keep you down, down. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight. Girlfriend, you gotta learn to fight.
We got Duchess Cassandra. We got Yoko. What is up, you two lovely, lovely people? Okay, so before we continue with the game, I made an absolutely and utterly terrible moment, and I am terribly sorry, editor. So I tried to stream this game, and there was no audio throughout the entire hour and a half of the stream. So we're going to be continuing where we left off the last time, and then I will do like a kind of like a recap going through the story, so I can recap for you all what exactly is going on in the story. Alright. Anyways, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. We are continuing Honka Star Rail. Let's go. Take me away, train, to the moons and stars. Okay.
Someone once said to me, Kanakoni wasn't like this a long time ago. Nor should it be. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever fixed on their own scales. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
There might be a way to change everything.
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world that people desire, if this is precisely why life chooses to slumber, should we still seek to change it?
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn to share a story with you. There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant, a spiritual atom. And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, forever lost their future. They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awaken that this spiritual atom became unbreakable.
And yet, you stand here right now. Which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually seek a way to save itself. And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky and embracing his final victory with his fall. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt because of it, only for him to fall into the sea. And after that, countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who look alike, yet don't. I too have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths similar to mine. So I will tell you, even if not completely similar, the story you just told, it overlaps with my past. And within that abyssal dream, I ended that man's life. Alone. I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power is it that has motivated your solitary journey thus far?
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling. All because the sun was there. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness? Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
This voice, it's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake? Who the fudge are you?
I'm the Garden of Recollection's memo keeper.
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind. It's fine. I'll leave a round for you. So get that forehead clean and wait for me.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you know Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger, yes? I have something to ask you.
Are you asking me to write your will? Sure. Go ahead.
Not quite. I only want to ask, how exactly did she become a Galaxy Ranger? She's clearly not a path strider of the Hunt, but you are, aren't you? Tell me, what's Acheron's deal?
Sure. Never thought I'd come across an ally. Fudge, what a stroke of luck. Well, I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo keeper, go buy a bottle of Asdana's white oak and warm it up, and I'll raise a glass to you. That lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, sure, you best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Acheron, is an emanator who should not exist.
You look pale. Or is that also part of your act?
I didn't think you'd have the nerve to show yourself.
I thought this was exactly what you wanted. After all, I faithfully fulfilled my duties as you instructed. Just tell me if you can't hold on any longer.
So, The genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be my Undertaker now. My, what an honor.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time. But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them, because I'm the manager of this task.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17 system hours.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you plan on completing your task while your hands are tied by the Harmony?
Well, my conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family, and that they hold the secrets of Penacony. So, I took the opportunity to set everything in motion. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the Reverie. Now I'm only one step away from victory. Let's just wait and see.
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying that you failed.
That's all I can say. Have you forgotten, Doctor? You betrayed me. Go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surrounding Penacony. You've achieved what you desired, haven't you?
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift money bag?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash even when I'm about to bite the dust.
You are indeed a gambler. An insane one at that.
Well, maybe I am. Who knows?
Fine. Here, take this. Open it when you're on your last legs. You'll thank me.
What's this? Medical advice? You catch on pretty fast, Doctor. Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you, you wing-headed scoundrel. But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway, it's just as I guessed it would be. As for now, let the rain of wealth from the IPC fall evenly on everyone.
Okay, so hold on. Okay, so recap. Now we're finished where we left off in this, right? Let me do a recap for you all. So we left off where Aventurine and Dr. Ratio enter Sunday's, I guess you could say, home. Solved the puzzle, and then Sunday playing a trick on us to see if we are telling the truth or lie. And basically put a death sentence on Aventurine, like, oh, you have to figure out this entire murder case of Firefly. If you don't, I'm gonna kill you. Have fun! So that's where we left off in the story, and then what we just did. So this is gonna be fun, everyone. Poor Aventurine is dying. Okay, let me get everything real quick. Okay. We got mail? Ooh. I'll take it. What else we got? Ooh, more mail. Sweet! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will take all the credits in the world. What else? Okay. Alright, so we're back as Aventurine. Let me see. If my memory serves me, we could do this real quick. Yes. Okay. A cat among the pigeons. Okay, so Aventurine intentionally planned to use 2 of the murders as an excuse to retrieve the cornerstone. So this is what happened. Alright. Just an investigation came to a dead end. You unfortunately ran into Topaz at the lobby. And then on our end, we met up with Gallagher. And through the sneaky magic trick, you get your hands on the gift money at your cornerstone. Yeah, so that's where we left off. So this is gonna be fun.
Would you be willing to support my performance? And keep the Song of Beauty alive in the cosmos? Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a wonderful gift to a random stranger like me?
Well, you see, I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir. If you ever get the chance, please, feel free to come by and indulge in my singing.
Sure thing. Oh, by the way, do you happen to know anything interesting about death?
Death? That's a pretty scary topic, and it doesn't really match the mood of this sweet dream.
That doesn't have to be the most awkward thing to bring up in a conversation. Hey, let us talk about our Lord and Savior, death. Would you like to contribute?
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony. As you know, the more chilling the stories, the more attention they get.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the Reality Hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up. It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well, all customers are under the protection of the family, after all.
Thank you. This will make for a very juicy headline. May Shibe protect us. Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end. I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in?
I don't know if it's actually the harmony that's triggering this. I feel like it's something else. Like something not an eons. Maybe, or maybe I'm just being weird. I don't know.
The world has truly lost its way. You... Wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right?
Good sir. Doing good deeds is not always a prank. Also, welcome in, Sleepless. How you been? I hope you've been well. Give me a moment, guys. Sleepless is everywhere. You guys can hear everything, right? Game is good. No one said anything thus far, so I'm assuming you can hear the game. Okay.
You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what?
How about
a
new?
truly good show never comes easy.
Before we continue, we need to do the Mod's National Anthem, shall we? so it's good? Awesome. I'm waiting for Mr. Hatter to pop in because I found the most perfect sound alert for him just as a joke. He's gonna hate it, but I'm gonna love it. I'm waiting for him to join the chat.
A great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something.
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea.
No, I'm still at home streaming. I don't think I'll start be streaming in the new place until maybe like mid-May, early June, around that time. Yeah, I got a long way to go before I can.
Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff. Now, but what a disappointment. The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut. And then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. The sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
Alright, Mr. Hatter is here. Now I can play his sounder. Let's go.
Now do the flashbang dance. Flash batanga dance.
I got a sounder for Mr. Hatter. He's like, no, absolutely not. Get that out of my sight. The mods are loving it. And I have a standard for the YouTube side. You ready, YouTube? This is for you guys. Such a good sport. Yes, he is. He is such a good sport. This is why we love him.
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even called this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
Okay, so Yoko loves it, Sleepless loves it. Okay. I had to do something for the YouTube side. Because YouTube is now part of the community. So I gotta do something to show you all some love and support.
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. I hope you have a wonderful day. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the Memory Zone meme. But buildings and lights... I don't think those have anything to do with death. Well, that whole dream bubble was probably created using rumors and gossip. The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger, remember that the hounds are always ready to help.
I'm not even paying attention. I'm just sitting here with my espresso martini, just like la-di-la-di-la. The expression of the hunk of a man was complex, as if he was looking at mud-soaked sparrow, unable to fly and nearing its end.
You don't look good, my friend. If you need assistance, I can contact the hotel and have them wake you up forcefully.
Define the word forcefully, like shake the living crap out of you type of word, like they do in the scary movie scenes? If you know what movie I'm talking about, we are definitely good friends. Or are we talking about like a massive bunk on the head?
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to. But thank you all the same.
All right then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out to us hounds.
Well, actually, I do need a favor. As the most outstanding hound in Panic, have you come across any stowaways recently?
Sleepless, you get this. I am very disappointed.
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony? We've never had anything like that before.
All right. Good luck with your work then. What was I even thinking? Family would never share intel with the IPC. Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
Oh, I'm still blaming you. How dare you get a boy involved? How should be your only one?
Sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve. To drown 1,000 sorrows. Let worries leave. I know I have what it takes to become a poet. Oh? You're giving these gems to me? Didn't expect to meet such a generous soul in this place. Or are you just pitying me? Well, it really doesn't matter. As long as I have Soul Glad, that's enough. This is just a dream after all.
So Glad kind of reminds me of that one cocktail. What is it? Oh, Evergreen. That's what it reminds me of, Evergreen. If you know what I'm talking about, put it in the comments.
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend. It's not good for your health.
Oh. Maybe I really should quit. But not before meeting the Devil of Soul Glad.
Good.
The Devil of Soul Glad? Care to elaborate?
No, we are not going down this rabbit hole, my gay husband. No.
Yeah. It's a seahorse with a long neck.
You had to ask. Ask and you shall receive.
They say it loves to appear to drunk people, especially the ones who are passed out on the side of the road. How funny.
Are you sure you're not talking about pink elephants? I have never gotten so drunk that I've seen pink elephants. I don't think anyone has. Have you ever gotten drunk enough that you see pink elephants? Let me know what drink you had, so I can stay far away from it.
Yeah. Very funny indeed.
Okay, where are we going next? For a moment there, I thought we were gambling.
You want to talk to me? Sure, but nothing too sensitive, okay? Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest, I've never seen anyone who gives out money to others like you. So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak. So, as an investigative reporter, maybe you've heard something about death?
Another curious soul. I see. Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry. But my boss shut it down.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid. I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
Guess she's got a point. Thank you for sharing.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me. Is this a gift? For me? Are you sure this isn't some kind of mistake?
Yes, it's for you. Just take it.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents, but for me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, it's not much. I just want to ask you something.
I knew it. What's on your mind? Are you trying to ask about my father or my mother?
Neither. I just wanted to know if you've ever heard about death in the dreamscape.
Oh, you sound just like my father. Always warning me about danger, even in dreams. He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire. Funny, right now I'm still under his protection. How ironic.
Hey, stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right? The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghosts. Well, surely death is a popular topic in this sweet dream granted by the family. Well, I've collected a bunch of rumors, but...
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere.
I'm sorry. Who the hell are you?
Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
It's just you. Never mind. Begone with you, you foul creature.
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again.
So we're not going to die? By the way, Heather, I heard you have a new place. Are you moved in yet? So we got me and Sleepless got the keys yesterday. Can't believe I'm actually saying that. Me and Mr. Hatter will be slowly moving into our new place. We got absolutely nothing really set up. There's no bed, no table, no nothing. One of the main reasons why we don't have anything is because we weren't sure if we were actually going to get approved or not. So it's going to be a very long and slow process moving into the new place.
But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute...
Wait a minute. Duchess, you're making pancakes and you're not sharing with everyone? Unacceptable. Unacceptable. You must make pancakes for everyone. And I deserve to have chocolate chip pancakes. Thank you very much.
Did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make?
If you ever come to Australia and make some... All you need is a mattress and you're good. I'm hoping we find one this weekend. I'm really, really hoping. Only have Easter eggs, but I chopped them. I have not made Easter eggs in a very long time. So here's a funny thing about Easter that I know Mr. Hatter will love. Easter this year is on April 20th. Which is also the Devil's Lettuce. Which is everyone's favorite day. To see the skies and the birds.
Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now. And the other, though she is still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find her again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
You got called out eventually, and it's sorry. When I moved out with my boyfriend, for the first time, that's all we had. And then we got the frame and the... Oh, I have not been on a beanbag in years. They are so comfortable and yet they're not comfortable at the same time, if that makes sense. We use paper plates and plastic cutlery for ages. 100% would not recommend it. No, I actually got cups when Sleepless and I went to Target, and I ordered like legitimate silverware, which should be either delivered later on today or tomorrow. But yeah, I've been ordering like a crap load of stuff for the apartment that I have all tucked up in the garage, and I'm just gonna be shoving my car later tomorrow. It's like, ta-da! Here you go, Mr. Hunter. Now you do it. Deal with everything. I'm done.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
The lumber support bean bags are the worst. Yeah, they are. They're perfect for like if when you were a teenager playing video games, but now as an adult, you're like, I feel like an old lady trying to get out of this thing.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured distraction button, and I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right?
My sister and I did move when we got our first apartment too, but that was because the building we were going to work at hasn't been built yet. Oh, that makes complete sense. You sit down and you're like just stuck there all day. Yeah, you're just like, I can't get out. Please help me.
Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again. When that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
Flashback to the past.
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm?
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear? Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves. Go, play a game with them. If you come out alive after 2 days, it proves that you're the real deal.
I got a game for you. Indifferent man. How about a game of Russian roulette? 1 bullet. And let's see how long it takes until we go bang.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But you look good, and And that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now and don't let your master down.
How much did you spend?
What?
My price. How much did you pay for me?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba. Deal?
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back. It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry. This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter.
Okay, then I will take either a Manhattan or old fashioned, please, and thank you.
What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
I just said an old fashioned or a Manhattan. And Mr. Hatter will have a Guinness, please and thank you. And Lexi, what do you want? Do you want a shot of tequila or do you want a Corona? ¿Cómo quieres? What do you want? Oh, and Sleepless will have a Midoriya.
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval!
She's cool indeed.
Who's Serval? Will you introduce me to her? Huh?
Oh, whoa! Are you asking me to be your wing lady? I'm down. Let's do this.
Oops! She's hurt us.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Don't let it get to your head, March.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck. So don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm back.
Hey! Ooh.
Okay, so I was telling Lexi that I got a new drink addiction. It's no free sponsor.
The gong.
Hold on.
The gong rings.
Be quiet. I was talking. Anyways, no free sponsors, but it's called Liquid Dev Cherry Motionary. It tastes like cherry Fanta. If you know, you know. And it's like so good. Does my ears deceive me? Do I hear a chest? Let's go away. No, I'm gonna ignore that one because that will take a while to get done. Here, chesty, chesty, chest, I hear you. Is it behind the bar? Aha! Victory goes a spoiler. I know it's a different type of drink, but I can't help it but call it Midoriya because it reminds me of that. Okay, so... What? I hear you, little birdie. Where are you?
Is that all?
Yes, that is all. I think the little birdie's upstairs. Okay. What's up? Yep, here we go. Where are we? I didn't know we were in Zenless Zone 0 now. Holy crap. No, we're just back in Wonderland. Got it. You gonna let me through? Come on, let me through. Nope, you're not gonna let me through. You're a jerk. It's not gonna let me through. You know what? I'm gonna take my anger out of you.
I am the blade.
Don't throw the game. Specimen sexy. Glad I changed.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I'll see you over there. Okay, hold on. Let me change my party real quick, because I really don't need links. And yank. Or not. Are we playing hot potato? Yep, looks like we're playing hot potato. Tweet, there was also a little girl who ran past here. Earlier tweet. I finally found a place suitable to do something, some thinking, but people keep coming here to disturb me. I have to look somewhere else quieter than... Huh? Well, I mean, you're just sitting in an area that's quite popular. It's not everyone else's fault. Okay, gotta go this way. And go this way. Right. Okay.
Crow feather stealth.
Haha, in your face.
Happy New Year!
SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Time to reap. You cannot hide. Jump. Like a shadow. 0 points.
Don't throw the game. Let's go. Yeah.
I am the shadow.
Don't throw the game. Run.
I'm asking.
And that's how you do it. Okay.
The battlefield has been cleared.
Yes. Yeah, I can see that, Mouse. I appreciate the surveillance. I truly appreciate it. Didn't need a rocket scientist to figure that one out, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Oh, we're going this way. Okie dokie. Do I know why we're going this way? Absolutely not. Huh? Going up? Right? And then we go that way.
Crow feather stealth.
Sneak attack! Gotta love them.
Right in the heart of death.
Rules are made to be broken. Let's make it quick.
Eye on the blade. There's no time to lose. Test. Zero points.
SAS per knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
More than that.
Free. I'm the shadow. Answer me. 0 points.
And that's what you get. You get beaten up by Ratio with a piece of chalk. Okay. Oh, we go this way. Oh, okay. Let me see. Can we sneak by without spawning anyone? We did. Victory goes to the spoiler. Let's go. Oh, and healing. Nice. Okay, now we go this way. And we go this way. Trying to ignore everything. Oh shit. Do we need to walk on walls? Apparently we're doing a Wonderland moment. Okay, let's get by.
Crow feather stealth.
We made it to a puzzle, but we can't get to the puzzle. Okay. Where are we going to go next? Okay. Aussie! Hatter sees! Hatter gets it! For a moment there, Hatter's brain was going burr, but we got it. We got it. Okay. Ha ha ha. Okay. We gotta kill you anyway.
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to lose. Time to reap. You cannot hide. Darkness charge. Go to the defense. A test.
Don't drop a game!
Damn. Oh, there's the train. It's like I hear a treasure, but where's the treasure? Oh, I missed the entrance.
I am the blade.
Come feast your eyes! It's never too early! For a happy new year! Forget your wallet?
Sayas Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
The shadow! Freeze! Right in the heart of death. There's no time to lose.
Let's go.
Time to reap. You cannot hide.
Leave it to Moses.
The battlefield has been cleared.
Yes. Yes, I can see that. Okay. I feel a little bit, a bit confused. Are we not supposed to go this way? Oh, there... Okay. Okay. More fighting.
Right in the heart of death.
Turn out your pockets.
I am the shadow.
Rules are made to be broken.
Your answers? Answer me.
Don't throw the game. Come feast your eyes. Happy New Year.
Let's make it quick. Let's go. Yeah.
Leave it to our lovely Lexi to break the silence. Oh, Lexi, I was asking a question earlier. The bartender was asking us what we wanted. That's what I was asking you. Do you want a shot of tequila? Do you want a Corona? Do you want a whole bottle of wine? Okay, let me figure this out. Because we can't go that way, because that doesn't take us anywhere. A whole bottle of wine. Got it. Okay, so we're having that kind of date. Fair and understandable.
How about no?
There we go. Kinda made it. Okay. Kind of. Aha! Now I see the chest. Okay. Just a normal day in the world of Wonderland. Walking on walls and everything. Okay, so we gotta go, like, another route. Okay, let's do it. Because there's only that one and this one. Oh, aha! What are you doing there, little buddy? And yank. Tweet, are you here to appreciate my work too, Tweet? The statue modeled after me. A pity they forgot to illuminate the hair when they sculptured it. That's the only blemish of this picture of perfect beauty. You can admire my beauty figure here while I make my way back to the tree. Sure, buddy. Let's pretend that's actually you. Yes. Yes, let's pretend. Yes, 1000%. Okay. This is so complex. Where are we supposed to go anyways? Back real quick. Okay. Let me go back. Okay, how are we... I'm not even going to wonder why there's a bird in the cocktail mix, but let's go with it. Would you like me to invite you, tweet, would you like to invite me to a drink with you, customer? Mr. Sir's liquor sure goes down swell, inspiration pouring it out like bubbles. I'm getting ready to exchange creative ideas with Lady Veralyn. Dear customer, I will have to tip a few back with you next time. I am not having drinks with a bird. I'm sorry, that's not happening.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So, go ahead. Explore the bar and bring me any ingredients you prefer. Go ahead, my friend. I'm sure you'll find splendid ingredients.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Hey, look at all these chips scattered everywhere.
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a ruckus with Siobhan. Those chips must have gotten scattered during all the chaos.
So enemies drop gold coins even in dream?
That's a clever metaphor.
That being said, opening a bar in this place, filled with monsters, is quite a feat. Siobhan must have a lot of tricks up her sleeve, right?
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out. But I have a feeling she won't budge unless you impress her with an incredible drink.
How about my pretty charm? Would that work? I've been told I have a very pretty face. I have been told. I don't know about it, but I've been told I have a pretty face.
It's Soul Glad! But I thought they didn't sell Soul Glad at the bar. Let's give it a shake. Nice, it's still fizzy and has a long shelf life.
Maybe someone else brought it here.
That's possible. You see Soul Glad everywhere these days, so it wouldn't be a surprise if someone brought a bottle here. Why don't they sell Soul Glad in this bar? Did something happen?
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and order drinks they can find anywhere else. That's the mindset I use when I brew my coffee.
You're right, Himeko. That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
Uh-huh? What's all the commotion about?
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt Hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris stage, not for this rundown shack. Come with me. We'll become the talk of Penacony, a shining light into every corner of the dreamscape. Please, Siobhan, I really need you.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make—
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else. Give me a sparkling drink. Sweet. With extra ice.
Just one moment.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Please do not tell me, Mark, you're going to make me use Clocky's ability again to change their personality.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Did I foreshadow or what? How come even you, Himiko?
Time is running out. We need to hurry.
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
You tell me to be careful with this ability, and yet you're telling me to use it left and right.
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? If you're here to convince me to leave, please stop it. I'll never leave until she accepts my proposal. I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever.
Siobhan's just said anything can be mid-bind. Perhaps you can try various experiments to see what different emotions can brew in the different drink. And with ice, she said, like it was just a no. I want my drink with extra ice and make it happen.
I've seen it. The moment when Siobhan and I share the stage, the crowd is going wild, applause crashing like waves, the aroma of irises fills the air, a beautiful melody playing, ribbons dancing around us, and the taste is sweeter than honey.
I can't tell if Mr. Hatter is giving someone a bonk or giving me a fist pump. I can't tell, but I'll take both.
I've seen that scene countless times in my dreams, and every time it mesmerizes me. That's why I have to bring her back to that world, no matter what it takes. Want to raise a glass, my attentive listener? Let's consider it a toast to my far-fetched dream.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
I think so too. I think it is a fist pump. Mr. Hatter getting physical. I mean, you have to do something absolutely, utterly horrible for him to do anything like that. Oh, we got text messages. Those text messages can wait. I'm gonna get this. Thank you. Okay, do I have enough? Almost enough. But it'll be a while before his banner comes out. So I have then.
I just don't get why she won't leave this place.
Okay, let's try it again. Alright, let's try sad.
It's ridiculous, right? Our paths were never meant to cross, yet I'm still holding on to her. I'm too timid and shy, longing to shine but afraid of stepping into the spotlight. I need her guidance because I'll never be able to do anything alone. You don't know Siobhan's past, and you have no clue how radiant she used to be. Even among the talented Iris family, her skill was unmatched. I know she probably thinks I'm just trying to ride her fame to get ahead. But all I want is for her to reclaim her place.
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to try again.
A fist bump is physical contact. Tell me I'm wrong. No! No, Duchess, you are not wrong.
I just don't get why she won't leave this place. Forget it.
Okay, hold on.
I just don't get...
Okay, so we tried calm. She was already calm. We already... Let's try anchor. Let's see if that would work.
Those darn Irish jerks! They're the ones who forced Siobhan into hiding here, running this pesky bar. It's all their dirty scheming. I get it now. She's not leaving because she doesn't want to run into them again. I can help clear the way for her. I can do her a favor. I'll go back and write a letter to the Dream Master, exposing the crimes committed by the Iris family. Siobhan will definitely appreciate it. Well, talking to you has got me feeling a bit down. My thoughts are swirling, making my mind clear, and bringing tears to my eyes. Maybe I should find a place to reflect on what Siobhan truly means to me. Here's the payment for the drinks. Please, pass it on to her. I'm leaving now.
Amaki has left? That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house. Please keep the money. When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
I want to cosplay as her so badly. What do you think? Do you think I could rock it? I think I could rock it. I think I could pull her off. I'm trying to find a jacket that's similar to hers. That's going to be the bit of a tough part.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So go ahead, explore the bar. Nice work. Let me take a look. You found some interesting ingredients there. Now take your pick. Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste. So, which one would you like to use as the base?
Let's go with grape soda.
The original formula is said to be Nunu's favorite drink. It's sour and bitter, and the bubbles burst in your throat like swallowing rusty chains, evoking thoughts of dungeons and prisons. Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the adjunct, the ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should give an unforgettable taste without overpowering the main tone. So, what's your choice for the adjunct? This is the most pungent adjunct we have, and my personal favorite. Before Mikhail left, the wrinkles at the corners of his eyes had deepened like knife cuts. He mumbled, his breath too weak to climb up his throat, caught up in his chest. But I could smell it. The lingering scent of Penacony itself on that night.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything you need, I've got it. A symbol of bravery and dauntlessness. May you break free from your shackles just like he did. Well, it's done.
You want a beer, Mr. Hatter? Do you want a Guinness? Do you want a Tatanka? Do you want Mojito? Do you want a Corona? Do you want the highest potent beer of all time in Penacony?
Here's to you, innovator, with this glass of time to murder and create.
I don't know how I feel about this drink, but okay.
To great vengeance.
To vengeance.
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over the hill yet.
No!
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors. They're way more sophisticated than Soul Glad.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit, and now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore. Let's dig deeper into the case, and of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail. All right, let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway. She managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
Maybe things will turn out different than we think?
Different? Are you suggesting that girl wasn't actually killed? Come on, aren't you a witness in this case? Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before? So, death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case, so how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the Land of the Dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony, and he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
But what does this have to do with Mikhail?
You don't get it? Well, I mean, Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the Watchmaker.
Sometime later.
Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, the most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the Watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library or an archive room of sorts. But an amusement park?
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macro void. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality. But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
So the character Hanu is based off a real-life person.
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself.
Oh no.
Who knows what it's for?
I didn't commit a felony, ladies and gentlemen. I promise.
Let anyone go in.
Emotional, damn it!
Exactly, Lexi.
I wonder if there's been an incident in there.
Okay, let's see what happens.
So many of them. I've never seen anything like this, even when they're tracking down suspects.
Uh-oh. Can you convince them to let us in?
We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside. We can just talk here.
What? Fine.
Let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation.
I guess.
View here is great, right? We can see everything from here, including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker. In the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Asdana?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards, even visitors from beyond the sky. In the end, they emerged victorious. Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him, so maybe he inherited the title.
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
I'm 13.
That's a bunch of bullshit. 13,000 years old? Perhaps?
No way. Not even close.
What do you think, chat? Let me know what you think how old Gallagher is. I'd say about 55.
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Asdana was uncertain. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities that Penacony finally gained its name and glory.
Mr. Hunter's like, what the fuck, 13? Yeah, he says he's 13 years old. He was born fully formed, apparently, Duchess Cassandra. Apparently, he just came out as an adult. Just like, whoosh, I'm an adult now. I'm 13 years old. Apparently, he's Benjamin Button.
Thus, he became known as the father of Penacony.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
I feel sorry for his mom. That's like, they're all going to jail. Wee woo.
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many children. But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of all. Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up. Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else, while they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world. Behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony. But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a lost dog, the family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail, I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end of the story, right?
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker. and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
Who could that person be?
Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. Or just Mikhail's lost soul haunting the dreams. So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy. And at the end of all these mysteries, we will find the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out? Let's just say, there won't be many. I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog. Bark and all. Something just happened at the theme park. Now if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you. How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways rejected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death.
That pretty much sums it up.
Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have. Send a message to Welt and see how things are going on his end.
Do I have to? Oh, fine. About to, ask about Welt's situation. Agreed that the family might be hiding something extremely important. We're on heading to the 12th Pavilion. Okay. Oh, speaking of
Are your
Ekron.
companions worried about you?
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded mansion.
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
Alright. We're hanging out with Mommy. Okay, there's nothing else around. Let's go inside.
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency?
Probably.
Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Just one moment.
Ekron drives her blade slightly in a moment. Her breath.
White. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
I see. What an interesting technique.
Yes, I know what it is. I have her on my main account.
Stream 4.
There we go. I love her ability so much.
The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the heads of the family used that model for discussing important matter. The footprints here are different from the rest. And there are two...
Can you identify the people who left these footprints?
Well, there's a unique pattern here. Flamboyant, even. And judging by the size, I'd say these were men's shoes. If I'm right, it could be the IPC ambassador, Aventurine.
Aventurine. What about the other set?
It looks like they were walking side by side as opposed to one behind the other, so the second individual is likely equal in status to Aventurine. The IPC is eager to reclaim Penacony, so their presence here is not unexpected.
Okay.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
God, I love her. She is so awesome. Imagine having her ability in every game.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Okay. I didn't check behind here. Okay, there's nothing behind here. Okie-dokie.
While there aren't any people in this mansion, they've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
True. Alright, let's go.
Fight changes with changelessness. There's no time to lose. Your answers? The test.
Free will, or was it fate? I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall. This is our chance.
SAS Percipi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Yeah!
Free! Dark charm! 0 points! Answer me!
Look, it dropped something.
A note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower. The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
So you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
No one here either.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna sneak over here and grab this, thank you. Nice.
Don't forget to let your friends in.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something unusual in her voice. And now it seems I was right.
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
Well, that's not good.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Because he already knows who the traitor is. Boom, I solved the case.
This light cone is securely guarded. It must hold some important memories.
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
Aww.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
Probably absolutely terrible.
Growing up brings gains, but also losses.
That is also true.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually fade away.
Okay, on to the next one.
The information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims. I don't see any commonalities among them.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims. And based on Sunday's notes, he's no stranger to death.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced.
Interesting. What's on the table? Let's see.
It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must have been causing trouble for the family for a long time.
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any of them.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics...
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And... Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Why do I have a strong feeling that he knows who the traitor is, and yet he's trying to keep everyone at arm's length, pretending that he has no clue what's going on? Why am I getting that type of vibe?
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family? With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago. However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous.
He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up?
While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Ejhazio Aventurine case. The suspect has been arrested. This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild. causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka-Abjin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit. As per Strategic Investment Department Head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
What pretty eyes. Tell me, do they shine in the dark?
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, you should not resist your master. Yet, you went and killed that man anyway. No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Pity your luck has run out.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do you want, then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my market value. 30 tanbas. No more, no less. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative, and I will decide on his behalf. You're wrong. 30 tanbas. He'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want.
I would love some money. Miss Jade, is there any chance that we can get like 20 million, 10 million for Mr. Hatter and 10 million for me? Truly would appreciate that. No? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Hatter. I did try!
Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us. Go. Pick the clothes you like. Then choose your desired identity. And then... use them well, child. May your schemes be forever concealed.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost.
How about a cheeseburger? How about a double-double from In-N-Out and animal-style fries from Mr. Hatter? I'd be happy with $1 million or $2 million tax-free. Oh, right? Can we get money that's not be taxed by the IRS? That would be a golden bucket. That would be amazing.
Is it because Gaiathra blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable.
Damn, Sleepless is not letting Mr. Hatter have anything. Like, no food, no money. Damn.
But... what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious gamble? An even more glorious one? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or will I encounter failure? Never to return. I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas. Lowly gambler. What? What? What?
Holy shit, there's 2 of them! You're seeing things now.
Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane?
Yes, you have gone completely bonkers. Congratulations, Aventurine. You have entered the Wonderland. I hope you enjoy your stay here. What? Not even a cheeseburger? Yep, you're mean. Yep. Sleepless is just being mean. She's not letting anyone have any food.
Perhaps both. Forgotten me already? When you were strapped to that electric chair by a mannequin warlords, who was it that gave you the idea? Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony. The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. No need to be so polite. I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Don't worry, Mr. Hatter. I will make you a cheeseburger. Without Sleepless's permission. I will make you all the cheeseburgers in the world.
A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off? Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk. What exactly are you? to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future. First, I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next?
Okay, so... Oh.
Why are there no guests here? What's that featherhead doing?
Okay, guys. Here's a question. Should we continue the game? Or save it for next week? Your choice. We are going to be playing a little game. The red pill. More game. Or the blue pill. Leave it until next week. Your choice. What's it gonna be? Someone's streaming. No. Says the person who's playing video games with Kyle Phillips. That's not a choice, guys. I gave you two choices. The red pill or the blue pill. Please tell me I'm not the only one who's watched The Matrix. I'm gonna be utterly sad of this community if I'm the only one who's ever watched the entire Matrix series. I choose or. That's not an option, Sleepless. You know that for a fact.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
I love movies, Tweet. Maybe if I make myself flat enough, I can get inside. Farewell, I'm heading off to the world within the film. I say that, but I'm really not sure how to do that. Maybe I should go back and ask young Master Gold. Oh, okay. Whatever you want to do, yellow origami bird. You know what? I have an idea. How about we end the stream there? Okay. We will end the stream there, ladies and gentlemen. I will try my best to stream on Monday. You've heard of them, but I am very disappointed in this community. So disappointed. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me tonight. I truly appreciate it. I will try my best to stream on Monday. Until next time, everyone.